Beautiful morning to you guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Over the days, I've gotten a very amazing and beautiful reply from people that they are really what's making money with my strategy. So, this beautiful morning, I'm back again with another powerful strategy that you can actually use to grow your $5 account or $10 account using boom and crash. This strategy, I've been working with it over time, and I've been using it over time, and has really been very amazing for me. So today I decided to share the settings with you guys. Meanwhile, you are here to subscribe to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and do well to also join my Telegram channel. Right, you join my Telegram channel. So this strategy, if you really want to make $5, $10, $20, $30, as much as $100 growing your small account, this is the strategy that you need to. It's a very powerful strategy that you can use to scalp the bucket and grow your small trading account to a bigger one, and trading will really be very fun for you and easy, right? So if you really need to build your account, right, to build your small account, grow your small account, this is the right strategy for you to do so with boom and crash. Right? So I'm going to be sharing the settings at the end of the video, toward the end of the video, but stay tuned and watch to the end. I'm not going to make the video is not going to be too long. It's not going to be too long, so let's go straight to the point, guys. So the first thing we'll actually be putting in the first thing we'll be dealing with is the zoom level. We are going to be using the zoom level 1, zoom level 2, right? You can see this is zoom level 1, as some of you will call it, or zoom level 0, as some of you will call it, right? So this is zoom level 1, right? This is zoom level 2. We are going to be working with zoom level 2, right? So that's the first thing right now. So the second thing we're actually going to be working with is that you need to tap on your screen. You can see, then you drag it to this dollar sign, right? Let me show you. You can see it's actually you can see now that it's at the end of here. It's at the end here, right? You can see that it's at the end here. So what you need to do is that you will need to drag your screen, hold on it like this, and then drag this black line to this dollar sign. Then once you have it like that, you can see where I have it here. You can see from here I've moved it to this area now, to this dollar sign here, right? So once you are done, you click on you just untap, and then you are done. Yeah, so that's the second rule. So we are going to be working with just 2 indicators on our main chart and 3 indicators on our indicator window 1. Right, we are going to work with that. So that's it. Those are the fundamental criteria that you need to set with your chart. So now going to how you use the strategy. It's going to how you use it. The first and foremost thing is that if you really want to enjoy this strategy, it works perfectly in a trending market. Remember that we're actually scalping and when we talk about scalping, right, scalping is just because of you just spending a little short time in the market just to take advantage of the current market trend in the market. So scalping is just because of you spending like 5 to 10 minutes in the market, and you've taken whatever you want to take, whatever the market can offer you at that particular time, and you are out of the market. So the ability for you to be able to do it times without number in a day, that is what make you a profitable. And it's not about you just doing it many times in a day, over and over again. How successful, how profitable are these things are when you do it. Are you profitable with it? Does it really make you money? So those are the things you need to put into consideration, and that is what defines the scalping for you. So if you actually need to make your scalping a profitable one, then you need to watch this video to the end. Watch this video to the end, and I'm going to be unveiling the pros and cons of you scalping, and how you can do it efficiently. Right, how you can do it efficiently. So the first and foremost is that if you really want to enjoy this strategy, it works perfectly in a trending market. So the first thing, and it works perfectly on boom and crash. Right, it works perfectly on boom and crash. And the first thing you need to do is that you need to go to your 5-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame, right, and check your trend. You can see now over the last couple of minutes now, as we started today, this is where you're starting. You can see downward here. You can see below here, this is 0 0. That means we are starting. This is when we actually started the day. You can see as we started this day now, we've been in a massive downtrend for crash 1000. So it is really not going to work, right? It's really not going to work here now, because we are on downtrend. But let's move down to where we have an uptrend here. Right, let's move on to where we have an uptrend here. You can see we have an uptrend here. So let me just use my rectangle and highlight that area out. Then we'll go down to 8 and we check it out. Alright, we'll check it out. Crash 1000. Right, so we check it out. So let's go down to our 1-minute time frame. So guys, so this is what I'm actually saying. This is what we're saying now. So now guys, so the first thing is that once you actually confirm that we are in a downtrend, so the first thing you need to do is that you will need to wait for this crossover of this moving average here. Wait for this crossover of this moving average here. Right, wait for this crossover of this moving average here. The gold has to cross over the blue. Right, so that means the gold is going to be below while the blue is going to be up. Right, while the gold is going to be up. Right, while the gold is going to be up. So once you ascertain that, you enter and you take your 5 candles. So the crossover was actually here. This was the crossover here. Right, so the crossover here. So once you have the crossover, you enter and you take your 5 candles and you are out. Right, you take your 5 candles and you are out. You can see you have the crossover here, and you take your 5 candles and you are out. It should not be more than 5 candles. Remember, it is scalping strategy. And remember what we said about our scalping. Scalping is the process of you spending like 5 minutes, even 3 minutes in the market, 3 to 10 minutes maximally in the market, and you take advantage of that short period of move. Taking advantage of that short period of move is what we call scalping. Right, so the ability for you to be able to do it times over times is what really makes you a profitable one. And when you do it, when it really works in your favor, or it's been profitable for you, that is what makes your account to grow. So just take 5 candles. Once you have this crossover here, 1 2 3 4 5, and you're out. Right, once you cross over again, you're out. Now once you have this crossover, now you check your awesome oscillator here. This oscillator here, it has to be at this enter level here. So once you confirm that and you have this crossover, you can take your entry. Right, you can take your entry. So this is another one here. So look at this crossover here. Okay. So this is another one. Once you have this crossover, you take your 5 candles and you're out. take your 5 candles and you're out. You take your 5 candles and you're out. See, this is another one here. I see it's another one. This awesome oscillator. This awesome oscillator here now. This is our awesome oscillator here. This is our momentum oscillator. As what has gotten to our enter level here. So you wait for you to turn to what? To turn to green. And once it turn to green, automatically it's going to what? To crossover. So once you have the crossover, right? Once you have the crossover, you can what? You can take your entry and you take your 5 candles and you're out. 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 This is another one here. You can see you take your 5 candles out. So guys, you don't need to be too greedy. You don't need to be too greedy. Just take your 5 candles and you're out. See, this is another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're out. You can do these times without number in a day. You can do it times without number as much as possible that you want to do it. See, this is another one here. You have the crossover here. You take your 5 candles and you're out. Guys, if you follow the rules, you will not be caught up with what? You will not be caught up with spike. You will not be caught up with spike. Just follow this. So remember, the first rule you need to follow is that you need to check your 5-minute time frame and look at the structure there, because it works perfectly in a trending market. If you try to use it in a chopping market, I doubt you will lose your money. So those are the things you need to put. It's not about you just picking up a strategy. Which condition does your strategy works perfectly? Which trading environment does your strategy work in? Does it work in a trading market? Does it work does it work in a trading market? Does it work in a chopping market? Does it work in a ranging market? Those are the things you need to know about a strategy. It's not about you picking a strategy and say, oh, you think the strategy is not working. If your strategy works best in a chopping market and you are trying to use it in a trading market, you end up blowing your account. You end up losing your money. So these are the things you need to put into consideration before you choose a strategy. So guys, let me just share you with the settings. I don't want the video to be too long. Alright, so backtest very well. Take your time very well and backtest. You can't just pick a strategy in a day and backtest for one day and say you've mastered that strategy. No, trading is what you need to do times over the times. Like I did updated on my status, and those who are actually on my contact list, the happy new message that I sent to them, you can see what I said to them. So I said trading is an experiment, and as with any experiment, reliable result comes after trials and error. In other words, success is a process, not a one-time event. Right? So training is one thing that does not just reveal your character, it also build it if you can stay long in the game enough. So if you really want to be successful in this thing, these are the things you need to put into consideration. You need to really take your time and backtest very well. Look at, understand the pros and cons of whatever strategy you are using. This is what is going to give you an edge. This is what is going to give you an edge. This is the first thing, the first step toward you being a successful trader. Right? This is the first step toward you being a successful trader. So let me share with the status. So as usual, just click on your screen, then you tap on this F here. Right, so we're going to be working with two indicators on our main chart, two moving average. So the first one is our so the first thing you do is that you click on this F here. Then you go to your you click here, and then you look for your moving average. So once you click on your moving average, you select now. So the first thing is that the first moving average you are going to be using is that the period is 10, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close. The style, use blue. You actually want it to be like mine, so use blue. So once you are done, you click on done. Alright, then you click on your FA again and add the second moving average. The period is 7, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close. Then the style is 3 pixels. Then the color is good. Remember, the style is gold, so make sure you select the gold and then you click on done. So one thing I want you to understand is that when you are actually using a strategy, right, when you are using a strategy, you need to understand the pros and cons of the strategy you are using, right? You need to understand the pros and cons of the strategy. Now if you look at the two moving, now in this our main chart now, we have two moving average, right? The first one is what? Period 10. The second one is what? Period 7. One thing you should understand, right, is that now this one that is period 10 now is a what? Is a fast moving EMA, right? And this second one that is 7 now is a what? Is a slow moving average. What was the color? The color of the slow moving average was actually good. That was what I'm telling you, that you need to wait for the crossover of the good to be what? To be above, right? The small one now has to cross the what? The larger one, telling you that over this period of time now, we are what? We are in a trending market. Once you have that, remember that the strategy works perfectly in a trending market. So once you have the crossover of the what? The smaller one over the bigger one, is telling you that there is a change in trend over the period. Now the period is what? The period is 10, right? The period for the what? For the fast moving average is 10. And remember, with time frame, I said we'll go to our what? Our 5-minute time frame to check for our what? For our trend. So this is what? This is the pros and cons of the settings we use. It's not about you just picking up a strategy. Understand that pros and cons of it. So that is the what? This is the what? This is the hidden secret why we need to use period 10, because we're actually working with what? With our 5-minute time frame, right? We're actually working with our 5-minute time frame. So guys, do well to hit on the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification if you actually enjoy my videos, right? And do well to share with your friends, right? That is how you can actually help us back, as we're actually helping you in being profitable and being successful trader, right? So once you are done adding the words, adding the moving average, you click on this F again, then you click on this indicator window 1. So the first thing we are going to be using is going to be what? The period is 6. We are using our relative strength index. So the period is 6, apply to close. The size is what? 1 pixel. Then the color of the style now has to be white. The reason why mine is white is that it has to be the color of your background. If you look at my background very well, it's actually white, so that's why I'm using what? White background. So you have to make it the color of your background. And then the levels, now we have 3 levels there. So the first level is what? Is our 50, which is our midpoint. Then we have our 10 level, which is our enter level, and we have our 90 level, which is our what? Our enter level. So once you are done, you click on what? You click on done, right? So the next indicator we are going to be using is our awesome oscillator. So you click on awesome, you click on this F plus here, then you look for your awesome oscillator, right? So you click on it. So the period is what? Leave it the way it is as default. The only thing you need to do is just for you to change the line width up to what? To 4 pixels. It's for you to make it more bigger. And once you are done, you click on what? You click on done. So the last indicator we are going to be adding is our what? Is our parabolic stars. So parabolic star, you leave it. The step is what? 1.0. The maximum is what? 0.2. Then the style is 3 pixels. And then once you are done, you click on what? You click on done. So guys, do well to backtest very well. Do well to backtest. Like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on the bell notification. Guys, see you once again. Alright, see you once again next time, when we'll actually be sharing another powerful strategy and another trading tools that can make you more profitable. See you.